Welcome, explorers, to Islo Mania, your gateway to the world's most captivating islands. Today, I'm unraveling the legend of Dominica, the Caribbean's hidden emerald, revered in ancient tales as the Nature Island. Imagine this. On a tempestuous Sunday, November the 3rd, 1493, Christopher Columbus, charting the uncharted seas on his second voyage to the New World, beheld a rugged paradise rising from the ocean's depths. Captivated by its wild majesty and the sanctity of the day, he christened it Dominica, from the Latin Dies Dominica, meaning Lord's Day or Sunday, a divine homage to the Christian Sabbath, as if the island were a sacred gift from the heavens. Yet, this is no place of rest. It's a vibrant saga of volcanoes that pulse with fire, spirits that weave through the shadows, and secrets that whisper of eternal life. So, gather close, hit that like button if you're ready to uncover the magic, and let's embark on this enchanted tale. Our story begins deep in the Earth's heart, at the clash of titanic forces, where the Atlantic plate converges and subducts beneath the Caribbean plate, a relentless dance of convergent plate movements that melts rock into magma and thrusts it upward. This fiery process forged the volcanic arc of the Lesser Antilles, birthing Dominica from the ocean's depths in eruptions of lava and ash. Tucked between the French whispers of Guadeloupe and Martinique, this 467 square kilometer realm, no bigger than a bustling city, stands as a testament to that ancient subduction. 9 active volcanoes stand as ancient guardians, their peaks piercing the sky, with Morne Diablotins towering at 1,447 meters like a watchful giant. The land, kissed by fertile soils and endless rains, bloomed into a tapestry of rainforests and rivers, 365 of them, one for each day of your wildest year. In the southwestern corner lies Rousseau, the beating heart of the island, where the motto echoes, "After God, the earth." It's as if the island itself is alive, pulsing with geothermal energy, ready to share its power with those brave enough to explore. As the volcanoes cooled, the first heroes arrived, the Kalinago people, fierce guardians of the land, crafting canoes from ancient trees and weaving baskets that held the island's soul. They called it Waitukubuli, tall as her body, a fitting name for this majestic form. Then came the invaders. Columbus's fleeting gaze sparked a saga of battles. French and British forces clashed like thunder, trading the island in a game of empires, its strategic harbor the prize. The Kalinago resisted with bows and spirit, carving a legacy that's still alive in their Barana Ate territory, the Caribbean's last pre-Columbian stronghold. Through hurricanes and rebellions, Dominica endured, finally breaking free on November 3rd, 1978, under the iron-willed Dame Eugenia Charles, the region's first female prime minister. She fended off coups and storms, turning the page to independence. Celebrations erupt yearly, a reminder that from conflict blooms resilience, like a phoenix from volcanic ash. But Dominica's pirate tales don't end with history's dusty pages. They leap into the spotlight of Hollywood's grand adventures. In the swashbuckling epics Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest, and At World's End, this island became the wild, untamed backdrop for Captain Jack Sparrow's escapades. Imagine the misty jungles and roaring rivers transforming into the Cannibal Island, where the crew flees from fierce natives in heart-pounding chases. T2 Gorge, with its crystal-clear waters and towering cliffs, hosted thrilling river scenes, while the black sand beaches like Hampstead Beach and lush, high meadows stood in for treacherous shores, hidden enclaves, and the mystical swamp of Tia Dalma. Dominica's raw volcanic beauty captured the essence of pirate lore, a place where danger and wonder collide, drawing filmmakers to its shores like sirens calling sailors. Even today, fans pilgrimage here, tracing the steps of Johnny Depp and Orlando Bloom, blending real magic with the island's real mysteries. It's as if the spirits of old buccaneers whispered, "Film here and let the adventures live on." Now, let's venture into the enchanted groves where culture comes alive. Imagine a Creole symphony, blending African rhythms, European echoes, and Kalinago chants. English rules the day, but Dominican Creole French slips in like a secret code, especially during Carnival, a whirlwind of masquerades, calypso beats, and bouillon grooves that pull you into the dance. Deeper in the mist, ancient spirits stir. While voodoo thrives in distant lands, Dominica harbors Obeah, a shadowy art born from African roots, native wisdom, and whispered spells. Obeah men and women, healers of the hidden, brew potions from herbs to protect crops, mend hearts, or banish ills. It's not dark magic, but a sacred thread in the island's folklore. Rituals under the moon, charms against storms, a personal communion with the unseen. In Kalinago villages, these traditions mingle with basket weaving and herbal lore, keeping the old ways vibrant. It's as if the island's soul invites you to believe in the extraordinary. Deep within Dominica's tale lies the timeless legacy of the Kalinago, whose vibrant traditions resonate like whispers from their ancestors. In their sacred territory, a sanctuary of 8 villages, the Kalinago weave a heritage of craftsmanship, music, and spiritual connection to the land. Picture artisans shaping intricate baskets from aroma reeds, each weave a thread of ancient stories, or carving dugout canoes that glide like spirits across the sea. Their music thrums with primal rhythms, drums and chants that summon the past, paired with lively dances like the Lapo Cabuet, a masquerade that sets villages alight with celebration. Their spirituality, rooted in reverence for nature, honors deities of rivers and forests, with healers crafting remedies from sacred herbs to soothe both body and soul. Governance binds their community, led by a chief and council chosen to protect their communal lands, a rare treasure in the Caribbean, where the earth is held as one. At the Barana Ate Heritage Village, these traditions come alive. Thatched houses stand as sentinels of history. Storytellers share tales under starlit skies, and festivals unite the community in vibrant displays of traditional dress and dance. Here, the Kalinago ensure their ancestral echoes never fade, inviting all who visit to feel the pulse of their enduring spirit. But wait, dear travelers, for in the volcanic veins of this island flows a liquid fire that captivates the senses and shrouds itself in intrigue. Dominica's legendary rums. Born from sugarcane kissed by mineral-rich soils and infused with the island's wild essence, these elixirs whisper tales of hidden recipes and forbidden flavors. Locals, guardians of ancient secrets, often seek their rum straight from the cask at humble roadside stands or bush bars, where potent bush rum, pure white rum steeped in exotic herbs, spices, and fruits like passion fruit, cinnamon, or even medicinal plants, promises healing, vitality, or a touch of mischief. known as Mountain Dew. These homemade infusions, passed down through the generations, are said to harness the island's geothermal magic, turning simple sips into potions of euphoria or remedy. For those drawn to the renowned, venture to the historic Makosheri Rum Distillery on the Shillingford Estate, Dominica's iconic producer of homegrown rums crafted from local sugarcane and molasses, yielding smooth, aged spirits that echo the estate's centuries-old legacy. But for a more intimate, local whisper, seek out the Rosalie Bay Distillery, the world's only conservation distillery, where sugarcane from over 80 island farmers ferments into single rums that fund ocean protection, blending sustainability with sublime, juice-fresh flavors that feel like sipping the sea's own secrets. Beware though, one taste and you might unravel the island's deepest enigma. Does the rum hold the key to Dominica's timeless allure? Or is it the spirit that binds you forever? Our tale wouldn't be complete without the island's wild heart, a realm where nature writes her own epic. Over 60% cloaked in forest, Dominica is a sanctuary for wanderers. Trek into Montreuil Piton National Park, a UNESCO treasure where the majestic Twin Falls, known as Trafalgar Falls, cascade side by side like eternal siblings, tumbling into steaming hot springs that whisper tales of renewal and volcanic warmth. Dare to seek the boiling lake, a mythical cauldron in the Valley of Desolation, the world's second largest of its kind, where waters bubble furiously at over 200 degrees Fahrenheit from the Earth's fiery core, accessible only after a challenging hike through steaming fumaroles and sulfurous mists. Rivers carve paths like veins of life, leading to black sand beaches where champagne reef awaits beneath the waves. A snorkeler's dream, where geothermal vents release bubbles that fizz like champagne, mingling with vibrant coral, sea turtles, and colorful fish, and an underwater symphony of volcanic effervescence. High above, the Cicero parrot soars, endangered yet eternal, while the Waitukubuli Trail stretches like a dragon's spine across the island. And in the deep blue, sperm whales sing year-round, guardians of the sea. It's a story of harmony, where every hike, dive, or gaze reveals nature's unscripted magic. But every great legend hides a secret, and Dominica's is the elixir of longevity. In quiet villages, centenarians abound, souls who've danced past 100 years, sipping from the island's fountain of youth, clean air from misty peaks, organic feasts from volcanic soils, and mineral springs that heal like ancient potions. Once, Elizabeth Ma Pompo, Israel, claimed the throne as the world's oldest, living to 128 in this paradise of peace. The stress melts away in herbal remedies and simple joys, a well-kept whisper that perhaps, just perhaps, eternity awaits those who listen to the island's song. And so our tale of Dominica ends. Or does it? This nature island calls to adventurers, whispering promises of discovery. What's your chapter in this story? Comment below. Would you seek the boiling lake or chase whales? Subscribe to Islo Mania for more legendary tales. Hit the bell and let's keep the magic flowing. Until next time, stay enchanted.